That's correct. So I'm saying marriage is a legally recognized union between a man and a woman.
Okay.
With a view that the two constitute a family. It is up to them whether they want to have children or they do not want to have children.
Okay.
But the two become a married couple.
Okay.
Now, of course, there are different types of marriages, you know, but regardless of whether it is heterosexual or not, but it is a legally recognized union. Now, where the legal definition of marriage differs from the biblical definition of marriage is with respect to the longevity of marriage. Now, the legal definition has a provision for dissolution.
Provision about
yes.
Okay.
But the biblical definition does not have such a provision.
Okay.
Hence, then, biblically, it is defined as a covenant relationship. This side, legally, it is a legally recognized union. But biblically, it is a covenant relationship between a man and a woman.
Okay.
So, in other words, there is permanency without conditions. Go biblical. But prior ngokwasemthethweni, there is no guaranteed permanency. The choice is left with the two. You see? Now, in other words, if conditions permit them to dissolve that union, they are allowed. So that is why, for example, there is no church that is authorized to grant or preside over divorce.
Sure.
It is simply because the biblical definition does not have such a room.
Sure.
But then if divorce is granted by a court,
because legally
that's where it is allowed
to dissolve.
So, but the key thing, it is a union. Now, this is important because it distinguishes itself from other forms of relationship.
Okay.
Remember, marriage is not the only type of a relationship. But what makes it distinct is that it is a union. A relationship, friends, is not a union. You see, a relationship, because people are cohabiting together, it does not mean it is a union. A girlfriend, a boyfriend relationship, it does not fall under the category of union. So you can say then a relationship, it is distinct, and again, it is a relationship of the highest order amongst humanity. You see, because of the permanency, because of the fact that they establish a new family.
Sure.
They may decide to have children. They accumulate in those materialistic and so forth. So the woman joins the family of a man, becomes Mrs. So-and-so, where the law allows the woman to retain his surname, if it's double parent, but again, the law allows the woman to can keep her maiden surname or atatele katatekai. So that is marriage in simplest terms.
Ndiyayithanda ke mfundisi uba uzamile bamphulaphule bethu ungabi biased uzamile uyicacisa kwicala lika-legal uba ke hayi ningawuchitha mntase xa nifuna.
Yes.
Ngokwasemthethweni walapha eMzantsi Afrika ningayichitha, but biblically ngokwasenkonzweni apho ke umphulaphuli bekuxhalele uba ungayikhona hayi, there's permanence because it is a union, it is distinct, it is of the highest order, and hence i-divorce ingenziwe ecaweni. Funeka naxa udivorce hayi hamba uyabuyela ke court uyoyenza because ngokwalapha enkonzweni asizukwazi thina nam ngube ndikutshatisile andikwazi ukuchithisa.
Yes, yeah, we as marriage officers, I'm a marriage officer. I am the license permits me to preside over a matrimony, but it has no room for me to preside over the dissolution.
Sure.
Yeah, but it would have been interesting, says Lhoza indoba lo mphulaphuli why engathi i-biblical definition
oyike uba
athini because marriage is marriage.
Okay.
To me, that's why a marriage officer, you are not trained by the church.
Okay.
You are trained by Home Affairs Department. You sit for exams. Once you pass, you are given a license. Yeah, what? So, and akukho unbiblical.
Kulondo.
We gone around. So that's why in city I'm not sure about what is the basis of this fear that umfundisi will talk to us about the church. And not, it would have been very, very interesting. Maybe now I would get educated.
Yes.
Take the basis of this fear, of this uncertainty, and all of that.
Mhlawumbi ke mfundisi kuba ke uye watsho ba uleqa emsebenzini mhlawumbi uzawungena avule uFacebook aphinde angene mhlawumbi ke ufuna usana kwinto ethi culturally mhlawumbi umtshato uthini na, because ngokwe-understanding yam uluzo lwam umncinci ekusonokuba ndirongo naphaya kuthethwa nge-permanency, akuthethwa ngakudizolva. Yiyo loo nto ufuna uba uzawuthi ngokubuyile kuthi okusalayo inkosikazi yalapha emathilini ngubo lo wam ngokuthi ugothukile mhlawumbi besiza kuloo angle but sawuyiva ngayo xa buyile masingathethi into.
The key thing is that you see now, unless yena uthetha nge-ceremony, because even the cultural marriage in terms of the law, it is called the customary marriage.
Yes.
Now, but when you look at the customary marriage, the only difference is that these people will not have a marriage certificate.
Yes.
But it is still
recognized. Yeah.
So and so it's what makes it distinct is just two things. One, there is no marriage certificate. That's number one. Number two, there is no ceremony. Ceremony well iba khona mhlawumbe utsiki and so forth. So akukho mehluko.
Sure.
And if the customary marriage is legally recognized according to customary law, uzenzela ubunzima instead of going for civil marriage, where you must have a certificate ngoba xa funeka uphuvile intoba utshatile under i-customary law, i-process is a bit long.
Yeah, funeka uze neza minutes zalaa minto yocelwa
nefoto uba wendiswa kwathini kanti uba ubuvele nje now sign and so forth, then i-marriage certificate lena would take care of such things.
Yeah. All right, it's 13 minutes after, let's make it 14 minutes after 8 kwiKithi ngesiradio. Bendinithembisile kaloku kufuneka isithembiso ndisigcine apho bendisithi umfundisi zakhe le BQ yethu namhlanje akaveze ivelile ke umfundisi. Uneli uthe lubizo, umtshato lubizo, you're there, you both serve, you are both there to serve, lubizo. Omnye wathi into nje yoba kuthiwe khulani usapho lwakaMaphinda lungapheli, indawo nje yoba makuqhanye kwandiwe. Zimvo ezibezahlukile zabaphulaphuli. Omnye sithi hayi xa yimvano yenu njalo njalo. So ndizama ukuthi masesiqhawulisa kule mizuzwana because funeka ndiye kwa-BCM. Xa omnye sithi edefiner as ubizo, esithi it's a ministry, you are there to serve. And picture nyani ke yomuntu obiziweyo, uneso obiziweyo noneso ongabizwanga. Lungabizwanga uzathi next okanye abhekela nti nanishiya apho. Ungathini umfundisi kule nto yobana umtshato is a ministry?
Now I think it depends upon the angle one views it. Because when someone says it is a ministry, it means define umtshato from the service perspective, from the responsibility perspective.
Sure.
Yeah, now xa umuntu esithi into yoba nibe nabantwana, it means define from the offspring perspective. You see? Now, but marriage is a relationship.
Okay.
You know? Now, in a relationship, there is service. There is offspring.
Yes.
There is, you see?
Yeah. So still, all. Yes.
So that's why I'm saying they are all correct, but they are defining aspects of marriage. You know, the ministry part is the responsibility.
Sure.
Because remember, how can I be in a union with you and still not meet my responsibility, and still not play my role? Because I'm a husband, you are the wife. So here I must play my role as a husband such that you feel completely that you have a husband in your life, and vice versa. Abandon become an offspring, become a blessing from our union. But the issue is, even if we are not blessed with children, or
I treat him
not to have, but the core, which is the relationship, iyaqhubeleka yona.
Ndikuvile. Uba umphulaphuli akonelanga uyawukhangela isemina elandelayo ayoyibamba apho mfundisi sizamile uphendula kangangoko. Thank you so much. Mphulaphuli masilungise ngokuya phaa kwa-BCM sizokwazi ke emva koko sibuyele kwi-topic of the day about blended families. We'll do a quick recap. Last week session ndawoni nanomfundisi sibe sesingena kuyo ixesha ngoku. It's 17 minutes after 8 kwiKithi Ngesi Radio. Let's pay the bills. Funa ukhangela ke ukuba singenza ntoni na masithi.